It is seen that in the baby boom, life was different for many of the children a part of it. Responsibilities in the household were very important. Many of the kids had to pitch in around the house to help out their families as much as they could. Whether it was rewearing your brother's t-shirt or making money on a paper route, everything counted, especially with large families. Siblings had to be there for each other and help one another out. Brothers and sisters had to take turns with the cooking and cleaning and work together as a team. It is said by my father that life was a lot simpler back then. It was not as complicated. He believes that today there are a lot more things going on, such as the many conflicts that are occurring today in the world. He also thinks it was simpler due to the technology. People were not always worried about TV and cell phones back then, but rather hanging out with neighborhood friends. It is shown that technology in the world has drastically changed from the baby boom era. Not only has technology changed, but the way people worked has changed as well. The number one priority for my dad was his family, and working was a major part of that. He has been working since he was 6 years old on a paper route to help out his family. This has taught him to be a hard worker, especially in the manufacturing industry. He has been used to doing manual labor due to his jobs he had as a child. This has strongly affected his work ethic because if he wants something, he will work as hard as he can to get it. Many of these values have changed over time. Kids have easier sources of technology and don't necessarily have to work to get what they want. I know that in my family, with the money I make from work, it does not have to go back to them, but rather it goes to my own personal uses. Life has changed, especially the culture. Boys do not have the long hairstyles as much anymore, but rather short haircuts. During that time, it was part of the culture to have a certain type of style. It is seen that baby boomers lived during a unique time period that is very different from present day. Their values during this time have taught them to be who they are today. People like my dad try to carry out their values to their families in order to spread to future generations, and being a baby boomer has helped him to do so. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you for watching a take on the baby boom.